It's coffee time. It's Friday night. What are y'all up to? Mama and I are just trying to survive these allergies. I don't know what in the world's going on. Welcome to Coffee Time with John and Mama. I'm John. This is Mama. If you're not following our page, head on over to our Facebook page, Coffee Time with John and Mama. Follow us, like us, share us, and click for the notifications. Be sure you're on the right page. Ours has got 160,000+ followers, and if the others don't, and ours is about 3 years old now. So check that information out before you join, because we don't want you on the wrong page. All right, folks, we are having super simple tonight. Canned soup and a delicious grilled cheese in the toaster oven. I've done made the soup. I know y'all like to watch us make it, but this is just too simple not to go ahead. And I can't see ins over there, so I thought I'll just tell you about it. This is just too easy. This is just 2 cans of Campbell's soup, just like you fix every day of your life if you eat soup. And it's just tomato soup. But what I put in it was a shake of basil. I'd say a half a tablespoon at least. I put about a tablespoon of butter. And then I put about a half a cup of evaporated milk. And that was it. And this is delicious. This is our souped up version of soup. So you can just open a can, put your little water in it or whatever. But this is our souped up version. Mama likes this occasionally when we're being all fancy. And Mama, there you go with that sleeve. That's how you lose so many sprites in your life.
I know it. I'm going to switch over because I'm going to put it. Well, I said I was. That was heavier than I was expected.
This is the super simple soup, but this is the souped up version. Those little black specks in there are basil. So it's tomato basil soup. It's kind of like a tomato basil bisque. Not near as hard to make. Look at those beautiful grilled cheese just come out of the toaster oven. This is supper tonight, folks. So 2 cans of Campbell's soup. I did put a can of water. And then I put about a can of cream. It's basically what I've done. Which we call cream, evaporated milk. And I didn't put any salt or any of that stuff. We can add that to the bowl as we want to. And then I put basil.
Salt is
plentiful
in the soup.
The soup is salty, Mama. Oh, we got fancy and fancier.
Well, I don't
It's a combo tonight.
Yeah, it's hard tonight.
Mama's been out in the garden. She says she worked up a blister.
And dusted it.
Oh, Mama, that's a lot of information. Dusted blisters. So what are y'all having tonight? It's still chilly here today. It's warmer. It's better. It's getting more like spring. But what was the temperature today?
It's 70 when I went out.
It's 70, but it's breezy.
Oh, it wind is powerful.
And it's going to rain, they say. Y'all supposed to get rain?
Yeah. We're having high wind advisories for a lot of the areas.
High wind, rain. High wind and rain for tonight.
It's supposed to start this evening and rain and be bad for tonight.
We don't want that. But we're going to get it. And that's okay, too. We don't, you can't always get what you want.
If you got a knife, you can reach some.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get you a knife right here.
What are you drinking? Your coffee?
I'm drinking coffee. I'm good.
Get me another Sprite so I can pick it up.
Well, let's be careful, Mama.
These leaves are big. I sure do.
Well, you'll clear off the whole soup bowl tonight. Cut that grilled cheese in half because you got to have it so you can dunk it in your tomato soup. Got to be able to dunk it. I think this is a meal as old as time. It's my whole time it is. This used to be a typical lunch. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. And I love tomato soup and peanut butter sandwiches. Yes, I said it and I ain't taking it back. Do y'all ever do peanut butter and tomato soup? Me, I do. Not in tomato basil, but in just plain old tomato soup. I like peanut butter sandwiches in it. Dip it, dunk it, eat it. I like it. My aunt taught me that when I was a kid. Mama don't like it. Mama says I embarrassed the whole family acting that way, but I don't think so. I like it. I like it. You don't want no part of that foolishness, do you, Mama?
No. I don't like a lot of mixed flavors like that.
Or any flavor, sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Mama's like anti-flavor. Let's don't do any flavor in that. Let's just do salt, pepper, and that's it.
I'm plain Jane. I can't help it.
I know.
I was raised on plain stuff.
But you like this soup?
Yeah.
Now, the first time I tried it, she didn't like it. Or she didn't think she was going to like it. Did you, Mama?
No.
First time she said, now you just ruined a good can of soup.
You front two tonight, looks like.
She's still at it. Let's bless it, Mama, before you say something to hurt my feelings. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for the hands that prepared it, dear Lord. And we just ask you, Lord, to watch over us, lead and guide and direct us in things we should do and what we should say. And Lord, we thank you for answered prayers. We thank you for stepping in, dear Lord. We thank you for your love and your mercy and your grace. We ask for each and every prayer request that's out there, those spoken and unspoken. Be with all of us. Put a hedge of protection on each and every one. In your name we pray. Amen. I want to thank y'all for praying for my friend's little nephew. He is doing better. The reports are coming in. They've tested the little thing every way you can imagine. But so far, they're ruling out as they go, and the reports are good. So let's be so thankful for that. And we thank you for praying. But keep praying. They're still testing. They're still trying to see. But it seems to be looking better and better with each results they get. So we are thankful for that, and we appreciate your prayers. We certainly do. All right, Mama.
Oh.
Taste it up, and let's have the verdict. I'm sure your grilled cheese tastes wonderful. Let's see what I done on your soup. Well, I think I did outstanding.
It's very good.
Very good, she said. You don't get very
It
often.
was a little warm, but very good.
Very good. Very tasty. Very tasty. How's your grilled cheese?
It's good in the oven.
It is. I'm going to put a little black pepper in mine. Like I said, I didn't put salt or pepper in the pot because usually we don't. Do you all salt your soups? You know, it comes in a can. We don't. Now, if we make fresh, we do. Mama, what inspired this meal tonight? Because I said vegetable soup, and you thought there's easier soups out there than that.
I was tired from working out there, and you're not feeling the best, so.
No, I'm not. I'm still
coughing and going on, so I didn't want to fix a big meal or
coughing and going on, she said.
Well, you got that. Whatever.
Coughing and carrying on.
Yeah.
I tested today for COVID just to make sure I wasn't exposing Mama to something. It could have been more negative. There was absolutely nothing. So, it's just an allergy like I thought. But I'm no stranger to allergens. I'm no stranger to, used to be nosebleeds and allergies, and I'm just eat up with it in a moment.
Breaking out.
Breaking
swelling.
out. It's fragile.
Fresh.
Now here's what you got to do. A lot of times I soup up my grilled cheeses. A lot of times I put salad dressing on them. I put onion, I put tomato, and I grill them like that. Not when I'm dealing with tomato soup. I got to have it dunkable, because that's the whole point of a grilled cheese and tomato soup. You dunk that in there. Now, y'all seen me one time. I made up grilled cheeses and made little grilled cheese croutons to put in here, and it was really good that way. But basically, that's just a fancy way of dunking. Because when you dunk it, that's when you get the old-fashioned good grilled cheese. Isn't it, Mama? Those are good in the oven.
Yeah. Better than frying them, getting out of the oven.
We don't do that
I
very
put
often.
just a little butter on each side. And
Just a smear. And then you bake it. You don't have all that greasy, and you can go to bed and it don't remind you like every 30 minutes. Hey, remember when you ate me last night and you shouldn't have, and I was all greasy?
I put that on toaster too, and I need it back on bake. So don't let me forget to turn it on, or I'll be toasting other stuff.
Do y'all do that? We'll put it on toast or broil, and the next thing we put in there, we forget to set it.
I'll set the temperature, but I won't.
We forget to change that little knob. What's wrong with us, Mama?
I'm getting old and forgetful. I don't know what yours is.
This is delicious. It is a notch up above just plain old tomato soup. You do have that rich basil. You have that creaminess. It tastes fancy, doesn't it, Mama? Mm-hmm. Not real fancy.
When Nanny Sue and us, I used to go, we went to a tea house. I can't think of the name of it. Over out from Clinton.
I know what you're talking about. The tea room.
Mm-hmm. And they had the best basil tomato soup. They fixed it fresh and stuff. It was really good. That's where I learned.
Is this a hot second?
Oh yeah, this is good as it. But that's where I learned to venture out and
like it a little.
Mm-hmm.
So, me and Mama was having a discussion the other day, and I would like to get your all's opinion on it.
I don't tell nothing on me.
So, I think it's an age thing. I think it's a convenience thing. And then part of it, I think, is just a plain old mama's thing. This one. We have a dishwasher.
I told you not to be talking about me.
We have a dishwasher that rarely gets used except at canning time or big luncheons here or something like that. Mama says, with just two of us, it's just easier to wash the dishes by hand. I grant sometimes it is. Like tonight with 2 bowls, 2 spoons, and 1 kettle, we ain't gonna, But I've told her we can start a load of the morning. Time she does breakfast dishes, and then on Saturday we do lunch dishes. Then we could run it. We would have almost a full load. Mama says she'd rather just wash them. So my question is not, is it right or wrong? My question is, do you all think the same? Do you all have a dishwasher and you just won't use it? Are you the people who use it for everything? Or do you have to hand wash some things like pots and stuff like that. But it was a discussion on a radio show the other day. And then,
you didn't call in about me, did you?
No, I was driving. What do y'all think? What's your opinion? To dishwash or not to dishwash? Or to dishwash just some of the times? Or what do you think? I'm with Mama. Vicky's with you, Mama.
Oh, good.
Caught alive, so excited. Well, hey, Gail, how are you? I use my dishwasher all the time. Thank you, Anna. This coughing business that Mama's talking about, that's the reason when I developed the cough, I already had the throat, I already had the sinus. When I developed the cough, I thought, oh, you act like COVID a little bit. I didn't have the other symptoms, but the cough made me think could be. But I'm clearly not today. I mean, it was like one line, nothing, not a fade, nothing. So, I've not used mine in years. Who said that? Steve Duncan.
Takes a lot of electricity.
Steve, are you voting on Mama's team?
Yay.
I hand wash everything, Ann says. Come closer, my friends. I can't see you. With these allergies, my eyes ain't even working right. I've never owned a dishwasher. I use mine for drying the dishes. I wash by hand. Well, Michelle, that's. I guess you just turn the setting to dry, right? Mama, there's you an option. Would you go for that one?
I might sometimes.
Wish I had a dishwasher. I don't like washing dishes. Judy, I don't either. But, Judy, there's a chance if you had one, you wouldn't use it according to these poll results. I've never had a dishwasher. I'm 57 years old, and I've always washed mine by hand. Mama's had a dishwasher for years and years. When I was a child, she had one. And my daddy used to say, you're going to let the gaskets dry out in that dishwasher and it'll be useless. You need to use that dishwasher. Mama always used it for canning jars. She said, I just bought it for canning jars. I didn't buy it for using. I use my dishwasher and hand wash some things. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Mark and Kim. Sometimes you have to, I'm okay with washing a few things. But I think, even though Mama's thing is like, if you had 4 or 5 people, it would be worth it. But with 2 people, you can just keep loading it, can't you?
Yeah. Will might do better. I just hate to see it run so long.
But don't the dishwashers use less water? That's what they say.
Use more electric than my hands. My hands don't use electric.
I don't mind washing dishes. Mama's the one that don't like to wash them. True story. Mama, who don't like to wash dishes more, me or you?
I wash them.
Who don't like to wash them more, me or you?
I probably may.
Mama says she don't like to wash them. And I'll say, don't wash them. Put them in that dishwasher. No more than we use the dishwasher. We could put another cabinet in there and have some more storage. Because she don't use it. But I say, let's use it. Not tonight with paper plates. But we could add these bowls and then add another plate tomorrow.
We can add these 2 bowls and fill it up tomorrow and run it.
I think we have a
We might try that.
compromise working
We
here.
might try that.
See, here's the thing. Mama don't like to wash dishes. She does wash them all the time. I can't stand them. One of the things I despise most is dirty dishes. I hate dishes. And I will not leave them overnight. I can't sleep. I can't sleep knowing there's dirty dishes. It's just like, ugh. And to have to get up in the morning and look at them. So we've never been a leave it overnight kind of people. But sometimes Mama will say, I don't want to fool with these dishes tonight. And that's what go on. I'll get them. No, I'll wash them. Then I'll wash them and she'll dry them. That's how it usually goes down. But I just wonder how many people out there have dishwashers and don't use them just because it don't seem...
They're expensive.
I don't believe... Mama keeps saying it's more expensive. Is it more expensive? Somebody out there knows. Tell me. I like to hand wash my dishes, Judy says. Okay, here's the thing. John, I just tried a new snack. Cheez-It Snapped. They're so good. And
You got Cheez-Its over there, but it's not what she's...
Linda, are you talking about Cheez-It? A new snack. Cheez-It Snapped. I don't know what that is. I love tomato basil soup and grilled cheese. Had it last week. It is good, Missy. Here's my thing. You're going to pay a certain amount for your electric bill. China Mama, the same way, Mama, I had to wash my dishes and have a dishwasher. Virginia says she hand washes hers too. Seems like a bunch of Indians are doing that. See, I was just wanting to get it out there and see. You pay a base rate for your electric.
No, you don't. You pay for what you use.
Mama, there's a base rate.
It is if you don't use it, but you use it. That's why in the winter people has great big bills that heats with electric. You've got a flat base rate if you don't use it, if your house is sitting empty.
But I thought dishwashers use much less water.
Well, they're supposed to use less water, but you can't convince me that.
Or anything else, Mama. There's no convincing here. Time we hand wash dishes 3 or 4 times. Even though we don't have a lot of dishes. I mean, I admit it's not a dishwasher full when we wash. But by the time we wash 3 or 4 hand washings, which would take that maybe to load up the dishwasher, I think it would come out cheaper.
It might. You keep water running the whole time you're washing, and I don't.
I like to shower the dishes instead of bath them.
Here she comes, and she's laid in there and slept all evening long. I kept her outside too long, and she didn't like it.
Mom and her both have been outside all day.
She come around to the front door and bark, and I thought you'd let her in, but you didn't.
This evening?
Yeah.
I did let her in, and she went out there and she went looking for you.
Oh.
You let her in, she wants back out. She's like, I want in and I want Mama in too.
Yeah, she wants me in. Except when she come around through there barking, I guess telling me to get in. She's tired of being out there.
Yeah. She came in. You wasn't in here. She knew you wasn't in here. Next thing I know, she wants to go right back out and get you. Okay. I like to, when I wash dishes, I use a lot of water because having a sink full of dirty water to wash dishes in, I don't like. And if it's dirty, once you wash 2 or 3 things. So I like to put a little water to break it up, and then I like to run water while I'm washing them. And I use the Dawn spray, and I spray it off good, scratch it off good, use a brush, and then a dish rag, rinse it on both sides, and stick it over there. I don't fill up a tub of water and then wash all the dishes in it and then have that nasty bath water to...
Don't throw the baby out with the bath water.
I keep clean water, don't I?
Yeah. I like it. Good hot, clean water.
Mama runs water the whole time. She just turns it off and on, off and on, off and on.
Quit talking about me. I told you not to start coming.
I load as we go, along when I get a load. Run it. Now, Mary, that seems perfectly normal to me. There is 4 of us when we just do a hand wash. Oh, Mary, you was with me right up to the end. Hello, John and Mama love watching y'all. God bless. Well, thank you, Sheila. I'm waiting for somebody to come to my defense. I agree with Mama.
Yay!
Have a dishwasher but never use it, except when I have company. Well, Jim, you've got a company dishwasher just like Mama. I rinse my dishes really well and put it in the dishwasher. And I run it about every other day. I do hand washings, all the plastic. Peggy, I can't see the rest of it. I'm 77 and I've never had a dishwasher. Judy said. I love a dishwasher for sanitation also. Well, Dana, Mama puts bleach in the water. That's even harder on your hands.
I love it for my jars and canning and everything. It sanitizes them real good.
I use my dishwasher on Sunday when I cook a big dinner. Not Mama.
Well, it's just when I have a big bunch here, I might.
In 1812, you did, 100 years ago. We do wash as we go. Now, I know that makes a difference because you don't have a bunch at the end, which that's good. You want that. But like on Sunday, Mama will cook Sunday dinner sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning.
Part of it.
Part of it. Excuse me.
Don't tell me you're getting choked up. It's going to get
It
dark.
gets dark. When it starts getting dark,
You get worse.
I get worse. And then I'm talked today, so that... Like I said, there's no right or wrong. And that's not what we're here to debate. If you want to wash them by hand, that's great. If you want to put them in the dishwasher, that's fine too. I'm just wondering what everybody else does.
You thought I was the only one.
Oh no, Mama, I knew. I figured. Oh, I froze y'all up. I'm with you, John. Mary, thank you. Mary, thank you. One solid vote for me, Mama.
Oh, I'm glad somebody voted with you.
There's only me, and I rinse my dishes, then run it. So see, just one person can use it. I scrub pots and pans. Good therapy, run dishwasher every 3 days. That sounds good to me. Mm-hmm. Susan.
On the right track.
He only sees about 3 comments at a time. One night there was 9,200 comments. Yes, thank you, Nola. I would answer every one of y'all, really, because I'm a talker, and you can just keep talking. I'll just keep talking with you. But I'm telling you, folks, if you've never done this, it's harder than it looks in that moment.
Yeah,
the comments are going, and it's like that ticker tape. It just keeps going, and so you have to, and if they're 2 or 3 lines long, you barely get them read. Just my husband and myself, we always use the dishwasher. Less water. Thank you, Nancy. That's what I was trying to tell Mama. My dishwasher is full of plastic containers and lids, laugh out loud. Well, Linda, at least you're using it. Mama don't even use it for storage. One in my house, I load the dishwasher like you say, John. I usually get a load and then run the that's what I'm saying. Let's just put some dishes in there. Okay, here's what got this started. So, about a week ago, I said, Mama, let's use this dishwasher. I said, I'm going to clean these plates up, and I'm going to stick them in there. And when you get a little 1 or 2 things, stick it in here. We'll have a load for you, and we'll wash. Okay. 3 days later, I got them 2 plates out and washed them when I was hand washing some more. I said, Mama, you didn't. Well, it's just easier to do it this way. There ain't no sense filling that dishwasher.
It is quicker. I'd have
it was quicker for them 2 plates. I'll give you that.
It's quicker for me just flying through with my hands and run that dishwasher for an hour.
Have the new Arby's new Hawaii fish sandwiches so good? Oh, Rebecca, is that out?
Try one of those.
What is it got on it? What makes it Hawaiian? The bun. I believe it was one year they had them, didn't they? Love your show. I turn most of all recipes from Woodbury, Tennessee. Well, thank you, Carolyn.
I don't know where that's at.
I've had that Hawaiian sandwich somewhere, and it's on a Hawaiian bun. Is that the one, or has it got something else on it? I agree with you, John. Thank you, Kathy. We're going to try a little dishwasher therapy. Mama's concern with water, with wasting. I understand it's from hard times. But, Kim, I believe these internet come back, though. That's good. Internet goes in and out.
New.
No, it's not a new dishwasher. But it's
not the older one.
It's not the one she had in 1812. This is another
I didn't
one.
have one in 1812.
We donated the other one to someone else. When she got new cabinets, we got it. She wasn't going to. She was asking me to find a new front to put on it. Can you get a different front? I said, Mama, that dishwasher's 20 years old. You was going to stick new cabinets around it? She said, well, I thought I would. It ain't been used. I said, well, they've got better quality ones now, so.
Well, they've got, I don't know if it's better quality, but they've got more energy savings.
But this one's 12 years old.
Yeah, this one's older.
It's not the new high-tech one, but it's okay. It certainly is not used much. If you got to rinse them off before putting them in the dishwasher, you might as well hand wash.
That's what I say all the time.
Marla, that's like a recording.
I say that.
That's just like a recording I get from Mama all the time. It's probably the truth. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I think
you want a cold Sprite to see if it'll help you.
No, this hot coffee should do the trick. It's just getting dark. Mom will be tickled to death. By the time the sun goes down, I won't be able to say a word.
I'll say, go to bed. You need to rest.
I ain't listen to you and get out of my face. I'm tired of looking at you. They now have Hawaiian sweet flour tortillas. It was pretty good. Oh, really? Well, we'll try that, Rhonda. I like
Oh,
Arby's.
what? A Hawaiian.
Hawaiian fish sandwich at Arby's. Arby's.
I seen that fish sandwich when I got you at Arby's.
Helen says she loves her dishwasher, Mama.
Yeah.
I have friends that won't buy things if it's not dishwasher safe. Like, we'll have something in Tupperware and they'll say, I'll get that if if I put it in the dishwasher. I said, well, you can hand wash it. No, I don't want it if I can't put it in the dishwasher. Which a lot of stuff you can put in the dishwasher in Tupperware, but they always ask that question because they don't want no part of nothing that won't go in the dishwasher. I'm not that
I
bad.
see dishwasher's what makes my hands stay pretty. You see that blister that I made?
I see that blister, Mama.
Made it and busted. All
My granny used to call people blister. You ever heard anybody called blister? Like if you went to her house, minding your own business, and you showed up like at 7 o'clock at night, and you said, "Hey, Granny, how you?" And she said, "Well, hello, blister." And that meant you showed up after the work was done. And I'd say, "Blister, what have you been doing, Granny?" "Well, you've showed up after the work's done." I've done this. She'd tell me what else she'd done. And that meant blisters show up after you get through working. And that's what she had meant. You missed the work, but here you show up like a blister.
Yeah, it's just so tender. They don't do nothing.
Uh-huh.
They do the least little bit, they get a blister. I said, that's what's happened to me.
And she would say, "I've done this and this and this. If you'd have been here," I said, "If I'd have been here, I'd have done it." She was a little bit hard-headed, just like Mama. She'd do her thing no matter what. And I'd say, "Granny, wait." So I said, No. But she said, "Well, hello, blister," which meant you're in trouble even though you was minding your own business. And you didn't know she was working, but you were in trouble anyway. Love my dishwasher. Lori, just love you. Well, thank you, PJ. John, if she doesn't use it, but at least once a week, it will dry the belties out. Jackie, yes, that's what my daddy always told her, Jackie. And I tell her that too. She don't use it once a week.
No.
It's been used maybe twice this year. And I'm not talking about 23. I'm talking about we probably used it at Easter last year. She probably used it around Christmas, Thanksgiving. She used it when she canned. It was probably used in the calendar year last year. I bet it was used 4 times.
Oh, more than that. I did jars more than that.
Okay. It may have been used more times, but I'm talking about the jars was probably 2 or 3 cycles in one day. Days. Probably used 4 or 5 days. Now, it might have been run a couple of times in a day because of jars. Just love spending time with you. Well, thank you, Linda. We love spending time with you, too. John's in trouble again. Robert, I stay in trouble. On some level. It's like, are you at a 10 today, John? Yes, that's bad. I'm always hovering around a 3 on trouble. And often I'm up around a 5. Where am I at today?
It's just according to how much more you talk about me.
Y'all heard it here first. Mama, start using garden gloves.
I had on gloves.
Are you kidding? Garden gloves? Mama, did you have on gloves?
Yes, I did. I was using that hoe and that ground was hard.
When did you put the gloves on? After your hands started hurting?
No.
Did you take garden gloves and use them from the beginning?
Yeah, I didn't on the end. I already had the blister and it's already hurting, so.
You all have bought her gloves. I have bought her gloves. I have bought her...
They're a little wore out. They're comfortable. That's probably why.
Have they got holes in them?
No, not yet, but they will soon.
I have bought her little plastic things that
I can't handle them in my hands and grip it do good.
Now, I'm talking about to ride. I have bought her little plastic things you sit on and scoot through the garden.
Yeah.
I have bought her, let's see here. I bought her last year for Mother's Day a big old 30-gallon can of a thing on wheels with a handle so she could haul anything she wanted to the garden and not have to lift it. You could get any kind of produce in it and bring it back up here, roll it, and never have to touch it. It's brand new. It's still got the tags on it.
No, I've used it a little.
When did you?
I used it some last year. I used the wheelbarrow today and hauled some dirt.
Did you use the wheelbarrow?
Mm-hmm. I used the rototiller. Gripping it probably helped.
Did you use the rototiller today?
Yeah, I had to.
I bought her a little red wagon.
I used the little red wagon. Oh,
Now, she does use the little red wagon if she goes to the grocery store or if she takes cookbooks, which I'm glad. It's usually from the office to the car and from the car back. That is a good little thing.
And when my cookbooks come, they're so heavy, I would have them put the boxes, if I was here when they come, in the red wagon, and I just pull it right on into the house.
Oh, you're talking about with the delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they deliver the whole
Order
of cookbooks for send out for you all, yes.
I
But I have bought her everything known to that I could see that would help her anyway. I bought her these rubber garden gloves so she can get wet and everything. Her hands won't get wet.
But it's hard to grip and do because they're stiffer and stuff.
Because they protect your little hands.
Mm-hmm. I never used to wear gloves.
Never used to, like as in last week. Way back last week you didn't wear them.
Yeah, I wear them now. I've got soft and petty like a little baby.
Folks, don't believe everything she tells you because I'm telling you, she won't wear them. And I'll say, Mama, wear your gloves. Mama.
Buddy, when I cut those rose bushes and worked on them, I had...
What did I tell you? What did I tell you before when you call me and say, I'm going to the garden? Mama, get your gloves, get your stuff, and take you some water.
And make sure you got that phone on you.
Make sure your phone's out. And take you a snack in case you get down there and the sugar drops.
Oh, I didn't take no snack.
Nope.
But I had my phone and something to drink. I did that part good.
Here's what I started to do. And I even had somebody to do it. Mama said no. I was going to have a guy put a mailbox down there. I said, Mama, I'm going to put you a mailbox down here at this garden. And I'm going to put snacks in it and close the lid. And when you're down here, you'll have some peanut butter. No, that'll get old. And some kind. I said, well, what can I put down here that you won't? I don't need nothing. I'll pack me some snacks. She won't do it.
I have before some, but not a lot.
Now I'm up to 6 on trouble. I can already tell you.
It's a growing.
We better kiss hush before I get grounded for the weekend. It could get ugly. I don't like wearing garden gloves either.
That's gardening. Get your hands in the dirt and working.
Yeah, when harvest comes, I'll be glad she's got a blister, won't I? Kathy. It's all a part of it, as long as it don't get infected or anything. Mama loves the garden. She don't care how many blisters she gets.
I'm tough.
I like to garden too, but I don't have the time to do it. But if I garden, I'm going to go out early in the morning when it's still cool and crisp and do my gardening. I don't like that late evening because that's the hot sun comes in. I like to garden early. I'm just glad it's garden time. I'm just glad we can talk about it. Aren't you, Mama?
Yeah.
All right, Mama. We might throw these bowls in the dishwasher tonight.
Yeah, you can do that.
Save some water.
You can do that, and I can rest.
I'll probably wash them, knowing me. If they're in the dishwasher, it don't bother me. But dishes left over, how many of y'all are like that? I just don't like dishes or anything on the counters. Before I go to bed, I want everything where it's supposed to be. So when you wake up in the morning, you come in and everything is where it's supposed to be.
I'd eventually find it.
She uses her dishwasher to cook corn on the cob.
I've never done that.
Now, Teresa, I don't know. She said somebody just said that.
I've heard of a lady supposed to put her greens in the washing machine and wash them.
I guess if you just ran I'm trying to think this through. If you shucked your corn and cleaned it and put it in there, ran it through with hot water only, it would probably cook it. I don't know, though. What about the stuff that's in there? How would you get it clean? I mean, you've had soap in there, haven't you? If it was a dedicated dishwasher, never had anything but food in it, maybe. But that'd be a lot of dedication for one batch of corn. Now, I have a friend, I told her about this because I've seen it on Facebook. They do cooler corn. And they put their coolers in the bathtub. They put their corn in it, they clean it, shuck it, silk it, put it in there, and put the boiling water in there. Close it down, leave it for 20 minutes, and then it cooks the corn. And it's delicious. It's in the bathtub. It's in a cooler. Mama, it's in a cooler. A clean cooler, never been used for nothing for corn.
I'd set it on the counter and put the spout over the sink.
You just don't want it sitting in the bathtub as your...
I just don't want it in the bathroom.
Oh, so you don't want it in the bathroom. You'd have to hang a sign on the door that said cooking only. I was wondering why you would care for the cooler to be in the bathtub. You just don't want it in the bathroom.
Not the corn I eat.
Well, I mean, I don't cook in the bathroom either.
No, and you're not going to either.
But ears of corn in a cooler in a bathtub wouldn't be bad.
It might not be bad, but
I mean, it never touches the bathtub.
I'm just the thoughts of it. I just don't like the thoughts of it being in the bathroom. You could set the cooler on the counter, put the spout over the sink, and then that way.
Mama, what do you do like if you're at the mall and you got a cup of coffee and you have to go to the bathroom?
I throw it away. I don't take it in there with me, and I won't drink it if I leave it out there unattended.
That's the reason
Not nowadays.
That's the reason you should take a friend with you to hold your coffee while you're in the bathroom.
That's right, if you've got somebody to do that. I don't drink coffee, I drink my Cokes and Sprites.
Well, I don't know what I do. I think I'm probably just working around where I don't have coffee when I'm going to the bathroom, but I can see how that could be a problem. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm about out of voice. It's about over. The sun's going down.
It's getting dark, aren't it, in a minute or two?
We've had so many questions tonight, folks.
You've just talked their heads
off. To dishwash or not to dishwash? Cook corn in a cooler in the bathroom or not? What do you do with your coffee when you're out? What if you have your own cup? You're the only one at the mall.
I would empty it and keep my own cup, but I wouldn't drink it if I didn't have somebody to watch it that I trusted or liked. I always told you at school, don't ever leave your plate unattended.
Oh, I don't.
No worries.
I don't.
When you was little even, and it wasn't bad back then.
I don't leave it unattended. I was just wondering. You just made me think of that. Now I'm trying to think, what do? I guess I just don't. I don't go to the mall for one thing.
You don't go shopping hardly ever.
And I leave my coffee in the car if I'm going in somewhere. And if I'm traveling, I use it at a gas station. And I don't take my coffee in there. Because I don't shop. I don't go out. I don't go in places. All right, folks. I'm up to 7.5 on the anger scale. I'm sure. So I'm going to get off here before I get in total trouble. Mama, you anything you want to add tonight?
No. Even if you're sick, you're still going to have to pay for it.
Mama, you say all kinds of stuff about me on here. I didn't say anything bad about you. I even said it's not right or wrong. I just wonder what they do with their dishwashers. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're wrong. And I'll be the same way, probably. It's just me and Mama. I'll just hand wash these.
You'll be worse than me when you get my age.
Mama, I'll never be your age. You're younger than me now. Folks, this is Friday night. Y'all have some fun. It's late, though. It's 7:39. It's almost time to go to bed, even for Friday night. I may sit up late tonight.
I think you need to take medicine and go to bed. They say sleep's a good medicine for that.
For allergies?
Well, if you take your medicine and rest and sleep, it
I feel
helps.
fine from here down. Well, no, from here down. My throat's a little junky. I lose my voice. I don't know what it is. I was thinking I might sit up late tonight. I might sit up to 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Mama will be up till
12:30.
12:30. What comes on it?
Perry Mason comes out 11:30, goes off at 12:30.
Perry Mason. Perry Mason's on 11:30. Ask me what's on 11:30.
You don't know.
The Dark Eyelids is what's on at 11:30 at my place. I don't do 11:30 except in the middle of the day. But now I was up at 4:30 this morning. I know what was on then. What was on at 4:30 at your place, Mama?
Yes. Dark eyelids.
I get up early. I'm an early bird. Mama's not. Mama's turned into a night owl.
Got up early all my life. When I retired, I said, I don't have to do that.
So tomorrow in the morning, I'll probably be up, ready, showered, ready to go. I may fix breakfast. I don't know. And
Don't
then
make it too early because I got to sleep sometimes.
and then I'll wake Mama up at 7:30 or 8:30. Mama, you want some breakfast? No.
Hey, I fixed breakfast this morning.
You did fix breakfast this morning. Another morning.
Yeah. Got up.
She even got up early one morning before I went to work, and I was like, what are you doing up?
That was Maggie May's fault.
I was just like, Maggie got her up.
She came in there whimpering and going, made me get up.
Do what you want to, Mama. That's what it's all about.
That's
If
right.
I wouldn't had to be somewhere and do something, I'd be out in the yard on the back porch or somewhere.
Enjoy life.
I'd be out on the front porch drinking coffee. Just sitting there. I do that sometime now before I go to work.
I sat out there a few minutes this morning.
Did you drink coffee?
No, I had a Coca-Cola.
I like to be up before the sun to see what it's up to. Get up before the sun so I can see what it's going to do.
Before
Reflect on the day.
sunshine comes in on the front porch. It felt good out there this
It is nice out there. All right, folks. Mom, you got anything you want to add tonight?
No, we better get out here. We gave them a
We've
headache.
covered everything from tomato basil soup to grilled cheese to dishwashers and cooking corn. Now, if y'all find anything else to cook in the microwave,
And whether to take you drink in the bathroom or not, or whether to drink it later or not.
I'm saying don't take it in there.
No, don't take it in no
I'm
bathroom.
just wondering, how do you get around it sometimes? What about baby bottles, Mama? People take baby bottles. You have to. It's in your bag. I guess if it's in your bag closed up, you'd drink it.
Yeah. I might do that. And they have to take baby bottles.
So we're not going to ever see you coming out of a public bathroom with a cup of coffee.
No, you're not.
So if y'all see Mama doing that, it could be a cry for help. Pay close attention. It's out of the ordinary, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd have to be losing it completely before I done that.
Oh, I'm not talking about that kind of help, Mama. I thought maybe somebody might be trying to kidnap you or something.
Oh. Yeah, I'd have to be losing it if I went in there drinking.
Come back in this room. You look like you're in another room. You're right. She's right next to me, but she looks so far away. What's this camera angle? Mama, if you don't have nothing to add, we're going to say goodnight to these fine folks and let them get on with their evening. What's left of it, it's almost bedtime.
Yeah.
And you all have a blessed night. Enjoy yourselves. Have some fun. Load your dishwasher. Say goodnight, Mama.
Good night, Mama. God bless you, so. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.